Hey fellow Loresmiths, I hope you're doing well. My name is Chris. I run a company called Loresmyth. We make role-playing products, primarily books and card decks for games such as Dungeons & Dragons. In this video, I'm going to answer some of the questions from customers, people in our community, and generally questions we get asked often. I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to see your question featured, consider joining our Discord or comment on the video below. I started Loresmyth back in 2016, so a couple of years ago. And at that time, I was still running a company I've co-founded, and it was in the online gaming business. I did that for over 10 years, and Loresmyth at that time was just a sort of a side gig. I did it in the evenings and over the weekends. It was nothing more than just a hobby, really. It did take a few years for me to reach the decision to leave the other company, to step down as shareholder, and to go full-time with Loresmyth. Initially, I didn't plan for it to be a real company. I just wanted to see if I could make an adventure module, like some of the ones that I used to play back in the day, which I really like, such as these and this one. I just wanted to push myself creatively to see if I could make an adventure module. And I released it on DriveThruRPG. People really seemed to like it and they wanted a sequel. And that's how I got started. And then one thing led to another. If you look at my company, Loresmyth, today and how I started back in 2016, it's a massive difference. So when I started out, it was not much more than a hobby. I wasn't making enough money to earn a living. I was doing it while having a day job. Today, Loresmyth is a full-time thing. It's what I do. We have quite a sizable team. We have many products out. We do 1 to 2 Kickstarters every year. We develop several products simultaneously every year. So we've really grown into a serious business. Any advice you wish you had starting out back in the day? I think one of the things I've really grown in is the mental game of what it takes to run a business. As your company grows, you're going to be faced with any sorts of challenges, big and small. And in the beginning, I always experienced a lot of stress about a lot of these things. You know, a fault in the book printing, or problems with shipping customer orders, or a writer suddenly disappearing and not responding anymore. And being able to deal with all sorts of these challenges and still feel happy and come home and spend a nice time with the family and not dwell on things too much, that's definitely a skill I needed to learn. Doing what you love is very important. We all love, working on role-playing products, but staying mentally fit and enjoying the journey is just as important as putting out fantastic products. So Chris Johnson from our Discord community asks, do you have thoughts on the Loresmyth campaign setting? Yes, I have many thoughts on that subject, and we even did one for a couple of years. It's called Savage Dawn. It's still out there on our website if you want to grab a PDF starter preview thing. We really had big plans for it, but the reality is that it didn't instantly turn into a commercial success. We were a little unsure how to grow the project and make it into something viable. And at the same time, we were seeing massive success with our Remarkable Inns and Shops books. So it was kind of hard to keep dedicating work to the Savage Dawn campaign setting, while at the end of the day, we need to make money to stay in business and to pay our team, and it's our livelihood. So unfortunately, right now it's kind of in the freezer. I still have hopes that a Loresmyth campaign setting is in the cards in the future, in one form or another. But the market is very crowded, so we definitely are looking at it from various angles to see if it's a good fit for us. But yes, I would love it. It's fantastic. It's a big passion, and I would love it if it at one time materializes. There we go. That was a lot of fun. Great questions. If you want to see your question featured, consider joining our Discord server or comment your question on the video below. And I hope to see you next time. All right, take care and happy gaming.